Oh yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank each and everyone who give me a chance to speak, say something before you. Hi, myself, MD Shahzad. I belong to Aurangabad, Bihar. My father name is MD Inam. I have completed MCA from SN Sinha College, Aurangabad, Bihar. I have 2 year experience in front end in HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, Angular, and React also. And nowadays I'm working with Supro India Private Limited, and I have created 3 live project: sarthcareer.com, pathmathematics.com, and mahimadetergent.com. My hobby is playing cricket. That's all about me.
What's your designation in your company?
My designation is a front-end developer.
What's your now life project? Which area you work in?
I have created 3 live project, and it is used to for improving the combination of study field.
What do you mean by life project?
Live project means it is source of knowing language. If we create any live project, that time means we know about that project. And if suppose we are creating any project, and we know want to information of that institute and college, by the help of project we can know easily.
Life project is called that type of project which are running on the server. That's called the live project. लाइव प्रोजेक्ट उसे कहते हैं जब हमारा प्रोजेक्ट सर्वर पे चल रहा है. कैन यू डिस्क्राइब अबाउट योर कंपनी?
Yeah, my company name is a Supra India Private Limited. It is situated in Aurangabad, Bihar. It is a startup company, and it provide a service based project, and it is improving day by day.
Can you describe about your daily routine in your company?
Yeah, my daily routine is in my company means I go to my company in 9 o'clock. After that, we meet my boss, and we discuss about any project, and our boss give us a sign. Maybe you have to do work on that project. Again, we start a startup meeting with our team member, and we start to work on that project. After that, 10 o'clock, and after 10 o'clock, we start to work on that project, and 1 o'clock we do lunch, and at last 4 o'clock we discuss today what will we have done on that project, and again we start a close up meeting, and we describe all things what have you done today on that project.
How many members are there in your team?
There are 5 members in my team, and I am team leader of my team.
Can you describe about your team?
Yeah, my team member are punctual, and which work assigned them, they fulfill their responsibility, and they provide good service on that project.
Can you handle work pressure?
Yeah, firstly I pay attention of that uh, error, and means I work on cool mind on that work.
What do you mean by work pressure?
Work pressure means suppose I have multiple project, and my mind is not working smartly. I go to in depression, and I start to think how will I handle that project. It is called pressure.
Do you know SDLC?
Yeah, SDLC is a source of creating any project. Suppose we want to create any project, that time we need SDLC. SDLC means a software development life cycle, and inside this firstly we create any planning, again requirement, then designing, and after that testing, and at last it load on server.
Coding count.
Okay, why are you searching the other job?
Because I think it is my opportunity to improve my skill and gross salary also.
What's your dream company to work?
Sorry.
What's your dream company to work?
What's your sorry?
My dream, I want to be a team manager of my company.
I
वो
am asking about company में आप
करना
काम करना
पसंद कर,
पसंद करते हैं।
मतलब आपका
अपना
सपना क्या,
सपना
कौन
क्या,
सा
कौन सा
कंपनी में
कंपनी
काम
में?
करना चाहते
I want to work any SDLC MNC company.
Can you tell us some MNC company name?
MNC company name, I don't remember this time, because I want to get a job in MNC company. That's why I'm forgetting this time.
What do you mean by MNC?
MNC means multinational company which is in India and also out of India, abroad of India.
हैं? What's your current CTC
My current city C is 2,40,000 per annum.
and expected?
Expected 4 lakh per annum.
What's your notice period?
My notice period is 15 days.
Any negotiable?
Yeah, I will try.
What makes you unique?
Sorry.
What makes you unique?
Be- I makes unique my improving skill by the help of internet, and I always ready to learn new things with the help of internet and new technology also.
How do you update your skills?
By the help of internet, I improve my skill, and I always consult with market, and I means consult with customer which technology is a requirement for that customer, and I will always learn that technology and always ready to update that technology.
What is software?
Sorry.
What is software?
Software is a collection of program.
Can you differentiate between web application and desktop application?
Web application is used to on server, it upload, and everyone want to see that application. And window application, it is already installed our system, and we use on that window application. As example, Excel, MS Word, these all are window application.
If there will be any conflict with your team member, then how will you resolve that conflict?
Firstly, if I will get chance to solve this problem, then I will meet my member, and I will see who is creating problem, and I will make him understand, and I will try to solve that matter by talking with him, and smoothly I will talk him, and I will check again. If you will not obey me, then I will consult with my team leader also.
What's your strength?
My strengths is my strengths is means I always ready to learn new things, and I am a good learner and good reader.
What's your weakness?
My weakness in my life means I I am searching any multinational company, but by the help of new I don't have a more skill on that technology. That's why I'm not getting a new company as per my requirement. It is my weakness.
What type of work environment do you want?
In company, I want firstly means suppose I want to go any company, that time I will be new there. Then if any work will be assigned me, then I will focus on that work, and I will be do hard work on that environment also.
Why should hire you?
Because I have good skill, and day by day I am improving my skill, and I always ready to learn new technology. That's why you must hire me.
What do you mean by technology?
Technology means which work we create on by the help of coding, and it load on server. It is called technology.
I am not asking about the coding. I am simply asking about the technology.
Technology is a source of information.
Technology is that which makes our work easy and fast. That's called the technology.
Okay.
Have you ever made a mistake? How did you handle it?
If suppose sometimes I'm creating any project, that time I committed a mistake, and it will go any other team leader, that time if that leader make me understand you have created that mistake on that project, that time I will start to work again on that project.
What is a UX and UI?
UX means UI developer, and UX means user experience. The person who is working on Photoshop, uh, Photoshop and CorelDRAW, it is called UX. And those who are working on HTML, JavaScript, CSS, it is called UI developer.
Can you differentiate between object-oriented language and object-oriented programming language?
Object oriented used to use in JavaScript, and object oriented use it is used. Sorry, I'm forgetting this answer.
Again,
फिर से पूछिए ना.
I am asking that can you differentiate between object-oriented language and object-oriented programming language?
Sorry, मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
Object-oriented is called the loosely typed, and object-oriented programming language is called the strongly typed. Can you differentiate between loosely typed and strongly typed?
Loosely type, it is used in a, you also told it is used in object oriented. So it is called loosely type means we can if you create any variable, that time we can use a variable with start a number, string, and character. It is called loosely data type.
In loosely typed, we cannot declare the data type, but in strongly typed, we always declare the data type before the variable. What is function?
Function is a block of code. It works on some, it perform on some action.
How many types of function?
There are two types of function: user defined and predefined.
Tell me user defined function. How many types?
User defined function works on four function: return with argument, return with no argument, no return with argument, and no return with argument.
Can you describe client to server communication?
Client to server means suppose we are creating any project, and if any data is stored on server, it is called server. And क्लाइंट को क्या कहेंगे, यहाँ पे भूल रहे हैं.
What do you mean by client to server communication? What clients work and what the server works? What
Client
the
to server
relationship
means
between both?
if any client create a project and it store the data on server, it is called client to server combination.
Clients send the request and server respond the response. क्लाइंट रिक्वेस्ट को भेजता है और सर्वर जो होता है वो उस रिक्वेस्ट के रिस्पॉन्स को क्लाइंट
रिस्पॉन्स
के
को
पास होता
क्लाइंट
है।
के पास हैंडल करता है वो.
What is variable?
Variable is a type of memory location where we can store value.
What is array?
Array is also type of memory location, but here we can store multiple value.
Can you differentiate between variable and array?
Array means it store only single value, and array store multiple value.
What's your short time and long time goal?
My short term goal is I want to be team leader of my team, and my long times I want to be manager of my team.
What's the work of team leader?
Team leader means suppose your team member they are working, and if any problem is not suit out with them, they can meet team leader and he will make them understand how to solve that problem. It is called team leader.
Do you know constructor?
Constructor is also a object.
Oh, what is constructor?
Constructor is a object.
Constructor is a member initialization.
Constructor is a special type of member function. Member is digestion.
Lightweight. Lightweight. Do you know lightweight? Just like Java script and React also lightweight.
Yeah.
So you explain me lightweight. What is lightweight?
Lightweight means which technology use less time and less memory. It is called lightweight.
Okay, Shahzad. Your interview is क्या बोलते उसको? मैं your interview is completed. So that's all.
और एक your last question. Why we hire you?
Firdaus asked and I reply of this answer, and if you want to also I will ask. I mean I want to improve my skill day by day, and I always ready to learn new technology as per requirement. That's why you should hire me.
Okay. Okay. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent myself. Myself, Shshank. I am from Aurangabad district from Bihar. Coming to my educational qualification, currently I am pursuing my class 12th from Mahesh Academy School and also upgrading my skills in Python and my family background. My father is a businessman and my mother is an housewife. My strength is working on new technologies or creating some software skills, etc. My long term plan is to become the CEO of reputed company like yours, and my short term goals is to become financially independent. Thank you.
What's your hobby?
My hobby is creating or designing in software in computer applications only.
Why are you learning?
Sorry. I am learning Python because it is an high level object oriented programming language, easy to learn and also used in in wide variety like console based game developing, web scraping, data analytics, etc. That's why.
Old technology. You must learn a new technology. Why did you not learn new technology?
Python is, I know that Python is an old, but also it is day by day. It is day by day updating itself, and the current version has released this year only on 6 Feb 2024 of version 3.1.2, which have some new applications and also with new designs, scraps, etc. So learning.
Learn any new technology?
Uh, Sorry, sir. Currently, I am starting with Python only.
Do you know OOPS?
No, sir.
Do you know data type?
Yeah, data type is like in which way we give the command to computer. It is of two type: user defined and predefined.
User defined. I am asking about data type.
Uh, Data type, yeah.
There are two types of data types. One is primitive and second is non-primitive. Primitive is called the user-defined data type, and non-primitive is called the
Predefined.
uh, what is function?
Sorry.
What is function?
Function is sorry. Currently unable to reply this question.
What is variable?
A variable is where we define any and where we contain any or store the value, where we address.
A scope of variable. Do you know a scope variable? A scope of variable. There are two types of a scope of variable.
Not learned currently.
Please tell us your daily routine.
My daily routine is like I woke up at 4 a.m. and prepare myself with all the plans, and then I start accordingly. Like in the morning, I read books and then exercise and do meditation, which keep body fit and regular and mind also calm. Then I revise my daily and prepare and practice on the computers, and then I start my day with.
Can you describe about Supro India?
Yeah, Supro India is like a starting company, and it provide it is a it is a mm, it it is like which it is a service based company, and which it has it give it also provide the education and then training, and prepare the student for their for any software joining or any like as it is a basically a training based company, which also designs which designs website and apps also, and also provide education to the nearby students in any software websites knowledge.
Job do you want? Which
Which
type,
type?
which types of job do you want?
I basically want a software job, basically design or create websites and apps.
Why do you want?
Because I have hobby, and I also upgrading my skills to work in this field only. I have interest of computers from
How do you update with new technology?
I start read and adapt myself, bring knowledge from the bring content from Google and collect all the information, then I start learn them and take help from the seniors, and I have the flexibility to learn and adapt myself in any programs or software and any company. So I have
Please describe about the teamwork.
teamwork is basically in which we work in the team, like a group of four or a group of 10 to 20 peoples which together form a team, in which one is a team leader which assign the task, and the others performs them and execute and complete their task, and then they submit to their seniors.
Say something
What
about
do you, what do you mean by smart work and hard work?
The difference between the smart work and hard work is only that in hard work the person does not think and it work only as it is guided through, but in smart work the person think properly and manage its time effectively and complete the task before the time. But the hard work person also completed, but the difference is that it does not give any attractive or the way from the others, it only follow the same path as the seniors are performing, but the smart worker it move from the away from the path.
Okay, from the real world, what example will you give about the smart work and hard work?
Can I speak in Hindi?
Yeah, please.
इन लाइक हार्ड वर्क पर्सन ऐसा मतलब जो अपना उसका खुद का दिमाग नहीं, मतलब उसको जैसे गाइड कर दिया गया स्टार्टिंग से कि हाँ ऐसे जाना है तो वो सेम वैसे ही फॉलो को पाथ करेगा, लेकिन जो स्मार्ट वर्क है वो कायदे से जैसे चल रहा है पाथ वो हट के चलेगा और अपना एक्स्ट्रा सोचेगा, कुछ नया क्रिएटिविटी लाएगा और रिवॉल्यूशनरीज लाता है और वो फिर उससे हट कर पाथ में और नया कुछ क्रिएट कर देता है, तो उसको स्मार्ट वर्क बोलेंगे और वो बहुत कम टाइम में करता है।
अगर रियल टाइम एग्जांपल हम बताना चाहें तो क्या बताएं?
रियल टाइम एग्जांपल में रियल टाइम एग्जांपल में सर हैव यू सीन एनी ह्यूमन एंड द सीप?
लेबर को हम लोग हार्ड वर्क कर सकते हैं,
यस सर।
रिक्शा पुलर हार्ड वर्क कर सकते हैं, बट स्मार्ट वर्क किसको कहेंगे?
Like engineers and developers are hard smart workers.
What's your strength?
My strength is like I am a quick learner and I learn very quickly and perform flexibility, like I work very flexible and adapt myself in any sphere of life.
Okay, say something about the Super India Private Limited.
Supro India Private Limited is a service-based company which is in present in the Aurangabad, Bihar, and it provide services in like designing website, creating apps, and also provide the educational qualification for the students also in many software language like C, C++, Java, Python, etc.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I want to see after my I want to see myself after 5 years as a CEO of reputed company like yours.
What is the role of CEO?
The role of CEO is to manage the companies.
What are your short-term and long-term goals?
My short term goal is to become a financially independent, and my long term goal is, as I said earlier, that I want to become the CEO of MNC reputed company.
Okay, what do you mean by software?
Software is a software is bytecode which is given by the user, and it is performed in the computer, which we give the command and it execute and perform the task.
Okay, but in technical words, what will we say in a single line?
A set of program or codes.
How many types of software?
Sorry sir, I don't have idea.
Types, types of software. How types of software? Can you describe about website? How many types of
Yeah,
software?
a website is like is also a software code, but it is like it run with domain and codomain, and it is available online from where we gather information about any source or any companies or any information which we want to gather. We use website.
What do you mean by compiler?
uh, compiler Compiler basically combine the source code into a bytecode.
What do you mean by bytecode?
uh, Source bytecode is basically which is compiled, and it then transferred into machine language, which the computer understands the language and execute as given by the user.
What
What
make you
makes
angry?
you,
Sorry
which makes you agree, angry?
sir. Sir, currently it is not anything that makes me angry.
Which makes you happiness?
Money. Money makes me happiness.
What do you mean by project?
Project is basically if anything is assigned, then we complete it and present ourselves. It is basically a type of presentation in which we give the heading, for body, and every information which is asked as in the task, and we present it. That is called the project.
Why should we hire you?
I think you should hire me because I have the quality and ability to adapt myself in your company. I will always think about the profit of your company, and I will adapt rather than the work. Also, I can help the company in every field of life, like personal or any type of. If task is assigned to me, I will adapt myself and I will execute the task. So I think I am better for your company.
What's your expected salary?
My expected salary is 20 lakh per annum.
Is it negotiable?
Huh?
Is it negotiable or not?
Yeah, negotiable.
What is loop?
uh, Loop basically, which is repeated. If we want to perform anything repeatedly, then we use the loop is basically a type of function.
Uh, what are types of a loop in Python?
Sorry.
What is casting in Python?
uh, Casting is basically in which we in which and if we assigned any assigned or assigned the value to variables.
Java is more secure than Python. Then why you choose Python?
uh, Sir, I basically Java is. Please repeat the question.
Java is more secure than Python. Then why you choose Python? Why you not choose the Java?
Yeah, Java is basically secured, but I chosen Python because the Python is easy to learn and and also it is platform independent and open source. So basically, as currently I do not afford, so I does not learn Java, and I start my pursuing as a Python. And basically it is also main reason was it was easy to learn, so as a basic I started with Python.
Well, who's your father of Python?
What?
Father of Python?
Guido van Rossum.
When was Python come in market?
It was first released in 1990, and
What is the name of first version of Python?
uh, its first version was 0.9, which was released in 1990.
What is the current version of Python?
The current version is 3.12, which is released on 6 Feb 2024.
What do you mean by open source?
What?
What do you mean by open source?
Open source is basically in which we do not have to pay anything, and it is easily available on the website, and it is free. We can easily use it or modify it with and we can modify it code, syntax, anything. It is available freely.
Do you know about the window application?
uh, yeah, window application is like many application of windows, Microsoft Edge and HTML also, Microsoft. uh,
What do you mean by window application?
mm, which are designed by the windows. And
Which run on the window?
sorry, yeah, which run on windows.
Web application for Python.
Sorry.
Web application for Python. Name the web application for Python.
Django, Flask, Pyramid, etc.
Okay, what do you mean by service based?
Service based is basically uh, which do not have their own. It basically provided the services. It basically provides service, like for example, if I want to if I have any work and I want to uh, uh, assign, then we can use service based company which provided services, and we can assign them the task. They will complete it and and submit it to me within the time, and I have to paid for the task.
What do you mean by teamwork?
uh, Teamwork is like basically in which we can give if any task is assigned, the team leader distribute the work within them, and they friendly complete the task, and in which they work in the team, and and in any strength or weakness they support each other and complete the task.
What do you mean by team?
Team is a group of 10 to 20 peoples. It is called team, and it consists of
What
one head.
motivates you more in your life?
Sorry.
Motivates you more in your life?
Sir, your voice is not clear.
What motivates you more in your life?
uh, my father motivates me for my life. He is a motivation,
How?
because I have seen him working very hardly in the field, and providing the facilities for us to learning. So I also have the I also have some of the task which I have to perform for my father. So I think he is a motivation for me in every field of life.
What do you mean by technology?
uh, Technology is a technology is like new creation, new revolutionary, anything that is newly available, comes or designed in the market. It is called technology. Here I have the Python which is released current version, so it is also a type of technology, and which
What? Okay. What is the work of technology?
the work of technology is to provide basically solve the problem and make our life easier. Technology is new creation and designs which help the human life better and easier and in comfortable way.
Means that which makes our work too easy and
Yeah.
fast.
How do you handle stress and pressure?
Sir, there are several ways, but I have chosen meditation. It releases the stress and provide and peace and make my mind peace and calm. And also perform a Surya Namaskar, which is also very healthy for the body.
What do you mean by motivation?
Motivation is like anything, any it is it is phrases of word also, or a sentence, or any pictures or images that have been created as visual in your mind, which helps you to which helps from your inner bottom of your heart, that tells you that no, you have to go ahead, move on life. That is called motivation.
Okay, now it's enough for today.
Thank you, sir.